Okay, and okay, so we are live. Hello everybody, and today we are gonna try a game called Intertwine. So I, like the title says, I don't really know what to expect because I didn't do research on what the game actually is. I wanted to keep the surprise. So let's just go. So do you believe in soulmates? Um, I guess I answer yes. I'll see. Mm, really? That's surprising. What? No, don't be offended. I just me. Mm, maybe if it's you.
Red string of
Oh,
fate. Follow it
is it?
to where you are
Huh.
so far. My North Star. Red string of.
Okay. Sometimes, sometimes I get this feeling like I'm searching for something. Mm-hmm. Something magnetic. No, that's not it. One? No. Something. No use. That feeling again. What is that? Van, sweetie, come on. Coming, mom. I joined her as we headed home for the day. Do you have to call me sweetie so loud? I'm 16. I'm your mother. Can't I show my own son that I love him? Can. It's just so embarrassing. Can't you show it more quietly? What was that? Nothing. Those grass stains on the back of your shirt. Were you laying on the ground again? Yes. When you're dad, just the same, you do. Always with your head down. Here she goes again. What are you even thinking about at your age? Don't tell me you're in love. Love? As if. Wow, sounding pretty defensive. Please. People pass by. Their silhouettes illuminated by a lavender haze as early dusk settled over the town. The fuzzy clamor of the workday faded into a quiet murmur. What is it about this time of day that makes me sing so much? Like, about that feeling. Do anything to know what that was, what I was searching for. Oof, it happened almost too fast for me to process. A bump against my shoulder, an inexplicable tug, like a string pulled me toed, and a voice, clear and true, like a siren's call. Sorry! Oop, and they were gone. Before I could register how crazy it was, I was chasing after them. Run! I ran down the street, followed by an invisible swoop. Wait! Come back! My body was no longer my own. It was possessed by a singular thought. What was that? That sensation. What was that? Thoughts swirled in my head, a chaotic jumble of questions only made worse by the growing crowd. Left, right, forward, backward. Where was I running? Why was I running? I didn't have the answers. I only hoped that the invisible force guiding me would be my compass, steer me in one direction I needed to go to find them. But with each passing moment, its pull grew weaker and weaker. Where? Van! I turned to see Mom, gripping my wrist in bewilderment. What are you doing? That's dangerous. You can't go. You can't just go running off like that. We just moved here. I wouldn't know what to do get lost. But that person, where did they go? Didn't even get the chance to see what they look like. Forget the name. Foreign feeling filled me as I stared into the busy street. Mixture of emptiness, longing, pain. While I'd never experienced it before, if I had to describe it, I'd say it was heartbreak. Jeez, that hurt. Hope that guy's okay though. Oh, probably thinks I'm so rude, ramming into him and running off. Well, no point lingering on it now. I rushed onward. It was so late for this interview. I put my phone just to see how late I was. I realized it was nowhere to be found. No way! You got to be kidding me! When did I lose it? Did I forget it at home? School? No, I definitely had it on me today. When? Move! Sorry! Don't tell me I dropped it then. There was no way I could go back and get it now. I could hardly remember the specific area we ran into each other. By now, so busy the city got at this time, it's probably been trampled on or kicked into a gutter somewhere. Great. Just great. I continued running to my interview, cursing my bad luck for the entire way. Huh, what a hassle. It wasn't enough for me to bomb that interview, I just had to lose my phone too. Pulled out my new replacement phone to set it up. Welcome to your new phone. My name is Alexis, and I will be assisting you with setting everything up. In order for me to best assist you, it will be helpful for me to know how to refer to you. Choose your preferred name here. Okay. Let's just put something simple. So, it seems you go by So. Yes. It is correct. Can be changed later. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, Saul. Let's wait. Let's try female character. So it would be correct to say Saul goes by she, her. Is this right? It can be changed later. Yes. Splendid. I'm almost finished setting everything up for you. The last step will be choosing your avatar. This icon will be used on messaging interfaces. Oh, I like this one. The one with the skull on his head. Perfect. Let's test things out. Make sure you're happy with how everything looks. Hello? You satisfied with this icon? Yes. In that case, everything should be set up. Thank you for your patience, Saul. Finally, I've come to my bed, completely exhausted by today's event. Fully a good night's rest would make me forget about it all. Déjà vu. Wait, don't take him away. So, okay. His hand was yanked from mine, and the comforting warmth of his hold was replaced by a lonely shield. I rushed to the guard, desperate to keep him by my side. But they shoved me away, and I fell to the rough, cold prison floor. No! The jagged stone ground scraped against me as I ran to the guard again. But I was too slow, and the cell door clanged shut. I pulled on the iron bars, willing them to open, but like the guards, they had no response to my cries. With no other choice, I watched my love get dragged away. He yelled something back, but our growing distance murdered his words. As his silhouette faded into the shadows, a piece of me was stolen with him. Sweat clung to my shirts, air entered my lungs in short bursts. My chest ached with emptiness. The feeling of loss lingered in my body. That dream again. No matter how many times I had it, I could never shake the grip it had on me. As I slowly came to, my breathing steadied and my heart rate slowed. I fell back against my pillow. How many times has it been at this point? It started when I lost my phone in high school. I could still vividly remember that day. It was like everything had gone wrong. The interview, my phone, and then to top it all, that devastating dream. I groaned as I tried to fall asleep to no avail. As it did every time it did it with me, the memories of the dream tugged at me until morning. I groaned groggily into the cafe. After last night's dream, the remainder of my sleep had been restless, and I found myself in extra need of my morning coffee. Alvarez, the quiet rustle of bedsheets, and the morning mosquitoes who sing curtains. Baku, the loneliness of a shadowy forest in the midst of a thundering storm. Van, the lingering warmth of someone's hand once crunched in mine. Since I was born, I've had the condition doctors called synesthesia. Usually, people with this condition can perceive multiple species together, like seeing colors when they listen to music. Okay, mine seems to be a particularly rare form where I feel names. Oh, that's interesting. Some names are soft and gentle, while others are harsh and demanding. When I was younger, I was distracted, but as I've grown older, I've gotten used to the sensation. So, after hearing my name, I went to retrieve my order. But as I reached for my coffee, someone else's hand almost ran into mine. Ah,
Sorry.
sorry. No, that was my bad. I wasn't looking at where I was going. My drink just went to grab my order, but our hands kept threatening to collide as we fumbled for our drinks. Sorry,
You go first.
You go first. Thanks. Now that the threat of either of us running into each other has was gone, we easily retrieved our drink.
How many people does it take to pick up a single coffee?
Yeah. Normally I'd say one, but it seems today I stand corrected.
Maybe I'm an exception then. And have a good day.
Okay. You too. I walked toward the cafe, but the familiar face popped into view once again.
Here, I got it.
Here's the door open. I murmured my thanks as I walked through the morning street. The bookstore is having a sale today. I should still have time to drop by before work. There were a couple of books I had wanted to pick up, and Asher's birthday was coming up. He really likes photography, but I don't even know which one I should. Or maybe an art book? He mentioned that recently viewed the Ghibli movie that he liked. I noticed the man from the cafe walking nearby. Again, not following me, he did. As our eyes met, he glanced away as if unsure before walking faster. I slowed my own pace, relieved at the growing distance between us. He seems spooked too. Looks like he's not following me. I guess it was just a coincidence. But as I continued towards the bookstore, I realized it now seemed like I was the one following him. With each turn onto a different street, my footsteps mirrored his, and inevitably, his uncertainty turned into outright wariness. With one last turn and onto a different street, stopped and waited for me to catch up. Listen, I'm not following you. I ended up blurting that out. Hopefully, that doesn't make me look more suspicious. So this isn't. You're not a fan? Fan? Why would I be a fan? Never mind. If you aren't following me, then why haven't I been able to check you for the past 10 talks? Trying to catch this book sale before work today. The bookstore on 16th and Central? Yes, there! That's a coincidence. I was heading there too. Oh, I guess that explains why we haven't been able to check each other. Either that or fate. Both of us seem to relax at this revelation. Then should we work together instead of one of us training behind the other? I don't know. The latter sounds awfully tempting. Can you change your fix after the past 10 blocks? Well, I've come this far, might as well commit, right? He laughed and turned as we headed to the bookstore together. By the way, got a name I can call you? You didn't happen to pick it up at the coffee shop? Say I did. What a shame. Next time I'll pay better attention to names they call out. Glad you learned your lesson. It's all by the way. Nice. Name's Van. What are you trying to pick up at the sale? Just a couple of photography books. Usually they're expensive, but this is one of the few occasions when they get discounts. Photography is a hobby of yours, or do you just like the book? I would say it's a hobby, but I like the book as inspiration for my own work. Oh, work. Don't like you take your hobby seriously. Just a little. And you, what are you eyeing for the sale? Actually, money you should have. I'm in the market for some photography book recommendations for a friend of mine. What a coincidence that you run into me then. You entered the bookstore, the smell of pressed paper and dry ink surrounded me. Come on, I can show you my favorite. Van led us to the photography section and the shelves before expertly picking out the choice section. This friend of yours into books for the future or kids? I think pictures? Got it, let's see. Van sifted through the bunch and laid three medium-sized books on the table. One showed a black and white still of a woman, another a blooming flower field, and the last one a looming skyscraper over a busy street. If we're talking about pure aesthetics, these are some of the most underrated in my opinion. It appeared that the image of blossoming wildflowers decorating a vast field, framed by a towering mountain top. Simple, one-worded title in geometric text read Keyframe. This one's pretty. As I flipped through the book, dreamy landscapes depicting majestic mountain ranges, serene starry night skies, and bubbling creeks called out to me. Van nodded as you observed. A lot of people like landscapes. Makes sense. Appreciation for nature, the idea that you can see the picture in real life, all that jazz. Yeah, I'd love to visit any of these places, especially this one, but I found a picture of the mountain range, flower field, riverside. Where do I want to go? Mountain range? I think it's mountain range. If you make it out there one day, in this lifetime, by chance. Never say never. It's mad at the start and continuing going through the images. I really like this book. He seems to know what he's talking about. So have you always been a photography book connoisseur? Or did that come after picking up photography? After. When I first got into photography, I just took pictures of whatever I liked. Now I try to be more thoughtful about how I approach my process. It's not just about what I'm capturing, but also how I'm capturing it. What do you mean how? Anyone can take a picture, but everyone's approach differs. The way they capture composition, lighting, colors, even their choice of subject, my style may not be the same, but I take inspiration from all the type of photos, editorial, landscape, still life. I try to study the elements he had just discussed on the book's cover. So the subject of this picture is the flower field and the composition ran chuckled before leaning over me. Faint earthly smell of pine followed him. Landscape pictures are unique compared to editorial or still life pictures. Let me show you. Pointed to the woman in the editorial photo as he illustrated his point. Our fingers brushed against each other. Van jolted back, holding the book slipped from my hands and fell to the floor. Oh, sorry. It's alright. He got really shocked from just a light touch. After returning the book to me and regaining his composure, Van cleared his throat and pointed to the book. This time he seemed more careful of any accidental physical contact. See how in this photo there is just one woman and a blank background? Yeah, but in the landscape picture the flower field is framed against the sky, clouds and mountains. Yeah, there is more going on. Exactly, the kind of background wouldn't work in this image of the woman, right? Or it wouldn't have the same effect. So that choice is what you try to study? Right. So even if you don't take the same type of pictures, analyzing the thought process can still inspire you. Looks like he put a lot of thought into his art. How long have you been doing this? Photography? I'd say 8 years. I'd say 8 years, but I've been an artist for longer. Oh, what other kinds of art did you do? I started with drawing, but painting was my main medium until I switched to photography. You haven't looked back since? I've gotten the chance to. Shoot! I rushed to the window where the sound of rain pelting the building mixed with a rumbling thunder. Oh no! I dragged my hands down my face, cursing the fact that I didn't bring an umbrella with me. Everything okay? Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get to work in this rain. If you don't have an umbrella, I have a poncho you can use. I always carry one because of my camera. You want to borrow it? Oh, man, I couldn't ask you to do that. I'm not asking, I'm offering. If you don't mind, I can always buy another one. But what about you, this thunderstorm? I'll wait it out, don't worry. You need this more than me. He pulled out a foldable poncho and handed it to me. Thank you. The sound of the storm grew louder. Rain came down harder by the second. I'm going to be late at this rate. In that case, I really need to get going. Sorry, Van. It was nice meeting you, though. I turned, upset I couldn't get the book I'd wanted after all. Oh, wait. His hand grabbed my wrist, lingering there for a moment before releasing me. Sorry, I don't want to make you late, but is it cool if I give you my number? I know we just met, but... Oh, sure, here. I handed my phone to Van. He smiled as he quickly entered his number before returning it. testing, testing. No, hear you loud and clear. There we go. Nice. Now I'll actually let you go. Wouldn't want being late for work. Might be too late for that, but it's alright. Well, say sorry to your boss for me. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Bye, Van. See you later. See you soon. I hurried from the store, a notification from my phone from whom I could only assume was my coworker. I'm coming. As I put my phone out, I saw the message. It was actually from Van. By the way, I can get the book you were looking at. I couldn't make you do that. All I'm offering. Besides, me rambling about photography is why you didn't have time to buy the book in the first place. It's the least I can do. Do you normally buy books for strangers you just met? And give them your poncho? Not normally. So I'm an exception. You could say that. Fine, I'll take you up on it. Then I can return your poncho too. I rushed to work, arriving a few minutes late, but at least not soaking wet on top of that. And done! I made the last changes needed to the business proposal and logged off for the day. Geez, so much work. I haven't been able to catch a break. As I sorted through my messages, I noticed I missed one from Van. Just bought your book. Let me know when you want to pick it up. Actually just finished work if you're free tonight. Get to see you again already? You had enough of me for one day? I say the opposite. I have plans tonight though, so I will not be able to treat you until to a full-length date unless you're willing to wait until late. I'll be at this address if you want to pick it up today. Just let me know. You can swing by, I have time. Plus it's Friday, so lucky for you, I have a late curfew. Love, definitely seems to be my lucky day. See you soon? See you soon. Okay. Rows of pictures highlighted with fluorescent spotlights hung from a lofty ceiling. My footsteps echoed against the smooth wooden floor as I observed the various collections on display. I slowed to a stall at the set of grayscale images. The crowd on the platform insisted on showing her in different directions. Each touch was uncomfortable, but purely accidental, until it wasn't. She looked at the person who bumped into her, and they were already walking away. Do I know you? So she reached for him desperately, as he finally collapsed onto the floorboard with a weak grunt. The deal is done, he whispered. She sobbed and rushed to fill the distance between them. There is a circle of life, from birth to death to decade, feeding the living. There is life beyond the rod that provides energy from growth. Wow, each image portrayed something different, but there was a clear theme woven into each of the pieces, a sense of fate, a change and encounter, the inevitable turn of time, the devastation of distant tragedy. My chest tightened at the collection. So you made it. I turned to Van, approaching me with an excited grin on his face. Hey Van, you should have mentioned you would be at an art exhibit. Some people would say this is a perfect date spot. Here? Well, I guess that's true, but considering this is my exhibit, it'd probably be a bit pretentious to taking my date here. Your exhibit? Wait, this entire collection is yours? Van let out a bashful laugh as he rubbed the back of his neck. Yeah, what do you think? It's beautiful. You understand how much of a photographer you are. Felt a slight hit on my cheek, remembering our first meeting. He asked him if he did photography as a hobby. Here he is with an entire public exhibit. But my compliment, Max relaxed in relief. His eyes sparkled with warmly at me. Glad you like it. Come with me. I have your book. Is it okay to give it to me now? Aren't you busy with whatever artists do at their own exhibits? Fine. It won't take long. He led me to the back door of the gallery, and we entered a small studio room.
Just a second.
Just
It's
a second.
right
Right
here.
He emptied the satchel onto one of the tables, and the photography books, along with some brushes, an eraser, and a medium-sized canvas, slid out. On the canvas were two figures reaching for one another. It echoed the collection on display in the exhibit, and yet something about the specific image tugged at me. What's this? Van's eyes followed my gaze to the painting.
Oh, just a piece I've been working on for a while, actually.
Okay.
Remember how I used to draw and paint?
Yeah. And then you got into photography.
Right. Well, I've always had this feeling inside of me. It's the whole reason I got into art.
Hmm?
It's hard to describe, but it's like I'm being pulled to something. Or I'm searching for it.
Okay.
I guess you could call it my purpose.
Mhm.
Been trying to capture it all my life.
Okay.
For a while I thought I could, with photography, but it's never been right.
Is that why it looks similar to the photos outside? You're trying to draw those feelings?
Yeah, basically. I thought if I created it myself with my own two hands, it would stop gnawing at me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that. I wasn't sure if I could relate to that dilemma. I'm not sure if it was. This feeling of needing to create something, but it's never coming out quite right. But it sounded frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a beautiful piece, though.
Thanks. It's driving me crazy. I feel like I'm so close, but it's still missing something.
That seems to be pretty frequent. I'm not sure how I can say that, but that seems to be a feeling a lot of artists have. Like they always see their own work and think it could be better. Do you mind if I see? Notice, and I picked up the canvas. Grayscale painting, where the figures seemed to be ripped from one another. It was beautiful, with an haunting sense of loss. My chest ached with eerie emptiness, a longing. Something about it felt familiar. Something about it reminded me of last night's dream.
I know it's a more depressing piece.
No, it's not. I mean, I feel like I've lost something when I look at it, but not in a negative way. It just felt familiar as though. Sorry for that awkward silence. It's probably not the kind of reaction an artist is looking for.
All good. It's similar to the photographs outside, so it makes sense that it looks familiar.
That, but it also reminds me of a dream I had.
Really? What was it about?
Oh, nothing too profound, just one of those dreams where you're in love with a random stranger. No way am I going to tell him I actually felt heartbroken over it. He's going to think I'm so dramatic. I do see what you mean, though, about it missing something.
Right? Feels like I've thought about everything, but I just don't know what it needs.
Was right, I could tell there were so many rich emotions in the piece: grief, devastation, heartbreak, and yet more. I felt like the last night's dream. How, if I was actually in that position, I would give anything to be reunited with a person ripped from me. How desperately I would cling to the hope that we would be together again. I almost wanted to have a happy ending, like that still be together. Maybe not now, but one day. I know that was against the whole point of the grunting, so Van searched through his pile of brushes before calling out one with a thin breath. His unbelievable focus. He dipped his brush in the paint and leaned forward toward the painting. After a steady breath, he added a pop of color to the canvas with one smooth stroke. He continued adding small details here and there before finally leaning back. I didn't dare utter a word, afraid I'd break his concentration. When he finished, a red string connected the two people. It was a small touch, and yet the piece felt more whole. Tragic that they were inextricably tied but were being separated, and yet endlessly romantic that the string wasn't broken. Perhaps one day they would meet once again.
Like that?
Yeah.
That was it. It's so simple, but I can't believe I'd never thought to tie them together. Especially with this feeling that I was being pulled to create this. Thank you. Without you...
I can understand that. Sometimes we lack the ability to look from far away enough to actually see the thing as a whole and not just the details. I barely did anything. I was just thinking out loud.
Still, you helped me complete it. I've been chasing this idea for years, and after one day with you, I'm starting to think fate sent you to be my muse.
No, not the cheesy artist pickup line.
It's a no-go, huh?
Try again.
I'll save myself the embarrassment, but thank you. Honestly, I've been stuck on this piece for literally my entire life.
Is it not since you are 16?
Anyways, I'll stop boring you with my art nonsense. I have to wrap up the exhibit, but it should be over soon. Then the real date begins.
Ooh, sounds good. I explored the rest of the art exhibit with a greater appreciation now that I knew Van was the artist behind the collections. Oh, this one's nice too. So, sorry for the wait. It's no problem. I've just been appreciating the pictures. You don't have to lie for my sake. I wasn't. I actually like your art. I never would have been able to enjoy this if it weren't for running into you. That fan sent me to be your muse. Don't remind me of that corny line. I can't believe I actually said that. Already regretting it? Already regretting it? Depends. Did it work? I'm going to say yes. I hate to admit that I liked it. Wow, do you like that kind of stuff? I'll make sure to keep that in mind. I can't wait to hear all of the artist pickup lines you come up with. Don't know if I'll be able to top the Muse one, but I'll try not to disappoint you. Van offered his arm to me. I took it as he led us from the exhibit. So did you happen to plan anything for a date tonight amidst all the exhibit chaos? I think you're making the exhibit out to be bigger than it was, but I do have an idea. Tonight there is a meteor shower that I wanted to check out. Want to come? Oh yes, let's go! Van drove us to a mountain overlook, where glimmering stars speckled the midnight blue sky.
Looks like it hasn't started yet. Perfect.
we exited the car. The starry night hung over us. The city spanned below us. Even without the shooting stars, it was a scene to behold. Pretty. My words faded with a yawn.
Are you tired? We can go.
No, it's alright. We just got here. Besides, I want to see this. I'm just a little tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I had a bad dream.
Really? Must have been something else to make you lose sleep like that.
It's weird. I've actually gotten it a couple of times, but every time I wake up just as shaken up. Flashes of the dream, the cold prison walls, the harsh guards, the desperation in my voice resurfaced, and with them the tightening of my chest returned. The details of the dream are usually hazy, but the last thing I always remember is the heartbreak I feel after, like I've lost a part of myself. It's weird, I don't even know the other person, I can't even remember their name, but for some reason I can't forget them, the way they make me feel. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a downer. Like I said, it's just this dream I got sometimes. I swear, I'm not usually this dramatic over them.
No, don't worry. That's not it.
He shifted his weight between his feet as if uncertain.
In fact, it's the opposite. I get it. I get a dream like that too. Had it since I was in high school.
Really? Me too.
You've had this dream since high school too?
Crazy coincidence, huh?
That's one way of putting it. Yeah, I don't tell people about it anymore. Stopped trying after the first couple of crazy stares I got. Not sure how many other details match, but mine always starts in a prison cell.
That's really close to what what Thor is dreaming about.
Someone gets yanked away from me. Your standard stuff. I mean, the dream itself is generic enough, but the loss I feel afterwards is unbelievable. It inspired that piece I showed you. The one you helped me finish today.
The painting?
Yep.
You mentioned that feeling being an inspiration for your works. Does that mean you exhibit today too?
You got a sharp memory, huh? That's right. The dream is the feeling I've been trying to recreate in all my pieces.
Maybe that's why I connected to so many of your pieces, and why I could help you complete the painting. Aren't you lucky I had the same dream right before stumbling into you today?
I told you, didn't I? Fate sent you to be my muse.
Say that to all your dates?
Have to say, this is a first.
I chuckled and shook my head. Still, thinking we had the same dream. What are the chances? Wait, don't take him away. So, it's oh, the name we couldn't really understand is Van. That's okay. By the way, got a name I can call you? Didn't happen to pick it up at the coffee shop. Don't say I did. What a shame. Next time I'll pay better attention to the names they call out. I'm glad you learned your lesson. So, by the way, nice. Name's Han. The lingering warmth of someone's hand once clutched. Do you want to hear another crazy
You
coincidence?
have more? I'm gonna start thinking you're making them up.
Well, I will say this one's harder to believe. In my dream, one of the last things I remembered was the feeling of someone's hand in my home.
I thought the last thing you remembered was heartbreak.
The last physical thing I remember.
Got it. What about it?
When we met, I got a similar feeling.
You did? What do you mean?
Well, I have synesthesia. When I hear people's names, I also feel many physical sensations, like the tickle of a whisper against my feet, things like that. Usually, I don't pay too much attention to it. But now that I think about it, the feeling I got when you told me your name was just like the one from my dream. The lingering warmth of someone's hand once clutched mine. I laughed nervously, connecting all of these dots was starting to make me feel like a conspiracy theorist. Sounds like I'm making it up when I say that out, but some coincidence, right?
Coincidence or fate? You ever experienced that sensation before?
That specific one? Not that I can remember actually.
Do you want to hear my own crazy coincidence?
Oh no, not you too!
I have a condition like yours.
Oh?
When I touch someone for the first time, I get this feeling like deja vu.
Really?
You know when you meet someone, but they feel so familiar, it's like you knew them in a past life?
Yes?
It's like that. With you, though, it was much more visceral. I felt like I'd found someone I'd been searching for.
Huh. The subject of this picture is the flower field and the composition. Van chuckled before leaning over me. A faint, earthy smell of pines followed me. Landscape pictures are unique compared to editorial still life pictures. Let me show you. He pointed to the woman in the editorial photo as illustrated in point. Our fingers brushed against each other. Van jolted back, cutting the book to slip from my hand and fall to the floor. Whoop! Sorry. It's alright. He got really shocked from just a little thought. Is that why he reacted like that? Van rubbed the back of his neck and turned toward the outlook. He let out a rueful laugh.
It sounds like another cheesy pickup line, but I swear it's more than that.
I don't know why, but I believe you. Strangely.
In fact, I didn't want to tell you. Thought you'd get creeped out. But I can't help but feel like the universe keeps sending me these signs that I was meant to run into you.
Yeah. I rushed to the guard, desperate to keep him by my side. But they shoved me away, and I fell to the rough, cold prison floor. No! The jagged stone ground scraped against me as I ran to the guard again. But I was too slow, and the cell door came shut. I pulled on the iron bars, willing them to open, but like the guards, they had no response to my cries. With no other choice, I watched my love get dragged away. Van! Van? What's that? See?
Oh, looks like the show started. At 11:11 too.
Ooh.
Make the wish of your life.
Van pulled out his camera, shifting his attention to the starry path being traced in the night sky. I tried to slow my racing heart as I focused on the meteor shower, but I couldn't stop thinking about the dream, about Van. If he's the one from my dream, what does it mean? Is it just chance, or is it something deeper, coincidence, or fate?
Make your wish already?
Oh, not yet.
Better hurry before you miss your chance.
I tried to come up with a wish, but my mind kept returning to last night's dream. The inspiration to be with that person again. Van is the one from my dream. I wish that one day I'll be able to make it to the mountain tops from that book earlier today. With Van.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to tell anyone your wish. Otherwise it won't come true.
Oops, pretend you didn't hear it then.
Hear what?
Perfect. What about you? Did you make a wish?
Sure did.
Sure did.
It's a secret though. Can't afford to jinx it.
His soul is the one from my dream. Okay, so he has the same thing. Like, it's obvious they have the same dream, but from another perspective. But exactly the same. Like he really sees the character we play. So in that case, Sol, and the character we play, Sol is really seeing Van. It's not like um, there is no differences between the real life counterpart and what they see in their dreams. It's really them.
I hope the universe always pulls us together.
Oh, that's cute. Do you think I should begin to believe that there is some truth to resurrection? We, in our previous life, who one another? Yes, or it is just deja vu? Kiran trust that. Okay. What about reincarnation? That's something you think is real? Eh? I would say no. Huh, interesting. What do I think? To be honest, it's not really something I cared about until recently. But lately, I've been thinking, I hope it is. Okay. Uh, will you follow that string into the next life?
Red string of fate.
Okay.
Follow it to where you are so far.
Yeah.
My North Star. Red string of fate.
Okay.
Leading us now and always to more.
Okay. So hmm. Should I? Should I try to start a new game? I'm not really sure if I want to continue. I like what happened, but I'm not really sure I should like try and have everything. Seems like the story is like at a point where I don't want to leave it to like see it again because I know what will happen. It will be less interesting. So I'm okay. Today's stream is short compared to what I do usually, but I think I will stop there. And next time I will play another game. So thanks everybody for watching me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.